Hello you beautiful people, welcome back to another Hyperplace video. Today we're going to be talking about the new banner that just got confirmed, Kiato and Kahono. So, the new dates have been confirmed. As you guys know, Noelle, Ghosh and Charmy are coming out on the 19th of December, followed by Julius on the 25th, and now we have confirmed that Kiato and Kahono are coming out on the 4th of January. So that is just over a week after Julius. Now, should you be pulling for these characters? I'm going to be super real with you, like TLDR, the answer is probably going to be no if you're free to play. I would rather you focus all your attention on Julius and on Noelle, and, you know, we can then look into if Kiato or Kahono are going to be worth it. So, let's open up our trusted tier list. We are going to be looking at the KR and JP tier lists because they are a fair bit ahead of us and give us a good indication of where we need to go in our account. You can immediately see Kiato over here. I've probably been saying his name wrong all this time, but there you are. Kiato over here is actually up in the S tier for PvE, whilst in the PvP, they are down, both of them, in that A tier. So, a little bit about the two characters. So, Kiato is an attack damage dealer. He is going to effectively be a nice crit damage build attacker. He's a bit like Lisht, except he doesn't use M-attack. He uses physical attack, and that is his primary. So you want to be building in with a lot of physical attack, a lot of crit damage, and that's sort of the build for him. Now, on the flip side, Kahono is a healer, and she is a very interesting healer. She is a pretty solid healer, but at the same time, she's quite low down on the list. She uses primarily, you're going to want to build as much HP on her as possible, because all her skills scale off her max HP. So you want to build her with tons of HP. She's going to be providing barriers, she's going to be providing, you know, percentage heals, and on top of that, her ultimate ability is going to give you a big all-attack buff of, I think it's 40%. And her union attack does 70. So she is quite useful. She does do attack buff, she does do barrier, she does do heal. Now, should you be getting them? I would say if you're a mid-spender, someone that's willing to put a couple of pounds down or a couple of dollars down into the game, you should probably go and get one copy of each. Just have them for the sake of having them. I don't think you need multiple copies. I don't think you need to 5-star any of these units. They're not going to outperform a Julius or a Noelle, so especially from an attacker's perspective. So it's good to have them, but maybe not sort of hoard them. On the flip side, I think you should be going as crazy as you can for Julius, even as a free-to-play. Get as many copies as you can. Same with Noelle. Because after Kiato and Kahono, I'm saying their names wrong, but after them, we don't know what's coming up next. So it's best to save. It's best to really get into that saving mentality because the next couple of banners could be something brilliant. Looking at this tier list, we can see that a lot of the top tier units that are going to be coming are coming in Season 6, Season 5. And if we come further down, Season 4 Charlotte is actually really, really solid as well. So we've got a couple of units coming, but that does mean Season 3, which, I mean, this is a bit of a bait because Season 3 Charmy is actually Season 2 Charmy. But, you know, that does mean Season 3 is probably going to come with some units that are a little below the power curve, which is really good because it means we can really save into Season 4, Season 5, and Season 6. Remember, guys, seasons are only 20 days at the moment. They are going to be bumped back up to 30 days at some point, but right now they are only 20 days. So when I say we're saving through Season 3, that means you're only saving for 20 days. It's nothing crazy. So, you know, you won't be left out. But if you want to get an individual copy of each of these, you can. Kiato is coming with a paid banner as well. So if you do what I did, which is what I did with Raya, is end up getting Raya early, you could then use the Lich banner and you use that as a paid banner. So if here in this case, if I get Kahono, then for Kiato I may just pay for it, and you know, that'd be nice and easy. But guys, overall, do I think you should be getting it? I do believe that's one that you potentially skip or grab just one copy of. The big one here is going to be trying to get Noelle to 5. Charmy, just as many as, you know, you end up getting. I wouldn't go crazy with Charmy. I think one is potentially enough. If you hit Ghosh, great. I mean, he's not the best. He's not the worst. Why not? But really, it's going to be saving for Julius. So on the 25th, we're going to be doing massive amounts of rolls. It's going to be Christmas. And hopefully we're going to hit many, many, many copies of Julius. So come check that out when that time comes. Boys, thank you all for coming. And I will, you know, leave you there. Peace.